We're going to show how to connect to the battery powered. We have it active on the right where we connect the magnet, and we connect it till it says % up here. Once it says % up here, this is the battery indicator here. And once it says % over here, we're going to hold it here. So let me show you that. We're going to first hold the magnet over here to the left. Hold the magnet here until it says %. Now we're going to move the magnet here, hold it. 1, chimpanzee 2, chimpanzee 3, chimpanzee 4, chimpanzee. Display will blank out. And now we're going to push the appropriate goodies here. We're going to hold this thing up. We're going to click the M in the upper right hand corner. And the M will get us into the programming mode. And we're going to be using the up, down, right, left. We're just going to use these buttons here. Enter, left, down, up, right, and the M. So here we go. We're now going to enter into the program. So we held M here for a moment. Let it wait for a little bit. Now we're going to enter the password. The password's 19818, 19818. Watch it as you're doing it. In case you have to go back, you can move back and forth with these buttons here. So we'll get the password in there, 818. And now we're able to get into the meter. This is the enter button in the middle. Hold it. Boom, we're in. The first menus are shown, parameter set. Now I'm going to show you all the commands that we can have. We're going to move left, right, parameter set. We have operate mode. You'll mostly want to do the flow parameters, the output mode, and communication. And these others you really don't need to. Sometimes you'll do a test for the purpose of testing the meter to simulate flow. So now we're going to move on. The first mode that will show up will be the operate mode. We're going to go into the flow parameters. And you saw what button was pushed. And now we're going to go down to change the sensor size and our flow rate. So flow parameters, let's now go down. So once we're in the flow parameters, we're going to hit enter to enter into the flow parameters. Now we have the sensor size, and we can cycle through all the different values in there. Let's look at the range. Hit enter, and we can enter whatever we want for the thing with the numbers, or you can do the right and left and up and down. Let's set it to 2000. So 2000. Done. Enter. Now we're going to hit this back button, upper right button, and enter. And we confirm that the number's in there. Go back to whatever we have. So there is the flow range. Let's now go back into the flow parameters. Let's change the flow unit. Enter. And now we're going to cycle through with the up and down. Kilograms per second, kilograms per minute, kilograms, tons per second, tons per minute, liters per second, liters per minute. And then once you have the units you want, hit enter, and they're selected. You can confirm, and that's done. So once it's checked, we're now going to go and cycle all the way over to the total parameters. Enter, flow total units, enter, and we can select what we have. Kilograms, units, total, tons, liters. So they're in tenths, hundredths, ones. So enter, back, 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 back. You're done, and hit the upper left button, hold, and the meter is running normal right now. Here is how we reset the totalizer. We're going to hold the magnet on the right active till this comes to percent. We're going to hold this magnet on the left for some moments until the screen blanks out. Now we're ready to enter the password. We're going to enter the password by hitting the upper right hand corner, hold for 4 seconds. Then when the static password comes up, we're going to enter 19818. 19818. Now we can hit the enter button in the center. Now we can hit up, reset totalizer, hit enter, and now we're going to enter the password to reset the totalizer. So password 0 and W to continue. Totalizer reset. Here's how we set the pulse. Hold the magnet till we have percent, long hold, screen will blank. When screen blanks, we're now going to hit the upper right hand corner M, hold for 3 seconds, the screen will change to enter the password 19818. 19818. Enter. Parameter set, enter, up. Output parameters, enter. Pulse output enabled, we want to have the pulse enabled, enter. Or you can disable, we don't want to have it disabled, I presume you want it enabled. And then back, pulse unit, we're now going to select what are the pulse units. They could be in whatever units you want. Pulse factor, this is the, it can be 1 pulse per, 0.1 pulse per liter. And then the pulse width, normally 0.05 milliseconds is good. Change that to your requirements, and that's it. You can check everything. When you're done, hit till you're done, then hit the W, done. Here's just a video of the operation mode. So parameter set. If you want to reset the totalizer, so you can do all that you need to do with that. Here are the menus. This is the main menu. You're going to be playing with these back and forth. And you'll note that the display will have the up and down arrows. So if you go out, you have to start back in. And when you're done, you're going to hold the upper left button labeled W for a long time. You'll see the display will blink. It says, I'm done doing all the programming. We're going to test this meter by reading the fluid conductivity ratio, which is handy because the meter doesn't need to be plugged into anything. Here is what it looks like. The 4118 is 1360. Here is how it is configured in Modbus poll. Display, float, CDAB, PLC, base address +1. The setup is read-write 4118, 4x, slave ID 1, quantity 2, 1 second. You could do whatever you want. And then the connection is, on this particular system, is Modbus. You have to have a converter, 9600 baud, which is what the meter's set up for, 8 none 1. 96 8 none 1. So when you have it set up like that, you can read that function. So it's 4x4118, which is, go figure why they call it 3. They got a 4, but that's just the way it is. So if you could do this in Modbus poll, you could do this in any PLC. The Modbus connection is they classically have A and B, and there is no standard in the A and B. They're typically mislabeled. So if it doesn't work with one, you'll use it with the other. Here's a helpful thing for debugging. This is a communication traffic where I'm going to stop it. I'm going to show you we have TX, slave ID 1, 03 is function code, 1005, these are the CRCs, and then the response. And you could break this up and see how the display is CDAB to display a float. PLC address base